Here's our Group 3 diversity group speech on relocation of Japan, our company to Japan. And here's our audience. Doing, welcome to our meeting. Our meeting is about relocation. Our company, Bug Be Gone, to Japan. And here are my 4 individual researchers on the relocation process. I relocate on about Japan, about etiquette, holidays, and language. Brandy did on passports and visas.
And
Rebecca did on luggage and TSA. Sierra did on the living quarters in Japan. Brandy.
Yes. Hi, I'm Brandy. In order to go to Japan, you're going to have a passport. We're going to have to fly, obviously. You're going to have a valid passport and an onward return ticket for tourist business, a visa-free for stays of up to 90 days, and U.S. travelers on official business must have a diplomatic or official visa specifying the nature of travel as diplomat or as official, or in transit is to be exempt from biometric collection. It's also a good idea to enroll in the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program. It's also known as STEP. This keeps you up to date on any safety issues that might arise, helps friends or family members find you if something were to happen in case of an emergency. And we will also be fingerprinted and photographed once we arrive in Japan. In order for us to bring a sample of our product, we will also need a temporary admission cornet. It's also a good idea to make sure you have a valid credit card, cash or traveler's checks. ATMs in Japan are few and far between, and most don't accept foreign cards, and also few are open 24 hours. So you're going to need to apply for a passport if you don't already have one, and what you'll need to do is to fill out the form DS11. That's the application for a U.S. passport. This must be submitted in person if you have never been issued a passport. Make sure you have your social security number available. Submit the completed form DS11. This can be done at any official passport station. The following items will need to be presented at the time you apply. You need to submit evidence of U.S. citizenship, i.e. birth certificate. Present identification. You need to show your valid state-issued photo ID. And also, you'll need a photocopy of these items and presented in 1/2 by 11 of your state-issued photo ID, front and back. Front of the ID must be on one sheet of paper, the back needs to be on another. You need to pay the applicable fee. For first-time applicants, it's $140 and a $25 execution fee. You need one passport photo. It must be in color, no more than 6 months old, 2 by 2 inches in size, full face viewing the camera. A white background. You need to have a neutral facial expression, and your clothing, you need to take it in clothing you normally wear. Don't try to outdo yourself. It's recommended that you use a professional passport photo company. And if you already have a passport and it's expired, to renew it, you can do it by mail. Submit form DS82, application for a U.S. passport by mail, and you can get these applications at your local passport office. Just be advised, if your current passport is damaged, you must renew in person. And be sure that your mail application is sent certified mail or some traceable mail format. And the envelope needs to be large enough that it'll hold your application without folding it. And also, if you are paying child support and you are behind, you will not be able to get a passport, so make sure you take care of that. Just keep in mind, it takes up to 10 weeks to process your passport request, so don't wait until the last minute. if you're planning on going on this trip, apply before the end of this week.
Thank you, Brandy. Now Rebecca.
All right, and I'm doing TSA and luggage requirements. Okay, when traveling to and from Japan and to and from the USA, both countries have many regulations to abide by. For example, the size and weight of luggage, the items that are allowed and not allowed, and the cost of the luggage. For US airlines, bags can weigh up to 50 pounds and can have the dimensions up to 61 inches. Bags that weigh 51 to 70 pounds can cost a $90 fee for each bag. But there will be no overweight fee if booked in first class and for the first 2 bags. Bags that are the dimensions between 62 and 80 inches will cost a fee of $175 each. Carry-on bags, you're allowed 1 carry-on and 1 personal item. Personal items can include a purse, briefcase, or laptop, and your carry-on can be up to 45 inches and weigh up to 40 pounds. There are many things you can and cannot bring onto the US airlines. You cannot bring aerosol insecticides or any other type of hazardous aerosols. The things you can bring might have to be packed a certain way. For bringing liquids onto carry-ons, they must be in a 3.4 ounce bottle or less in volume. And here I have a picture. The liquids must be placed in a 1 quart size clear plastic zip top bag. Larger liquids such as medications, baby formula, and food, and breast milk are allowed in quantities exceeding 3.4 ounces and are not required to be in a zip top bag. And then here's another print off that I did for the liquids, which is a process called 311, which means that the liquids must be in a 3 ounce or smaller container, and then it has to be in a 1 quart size clear plastic bag, and 1 bag per traveler. But you must show these items for inspection at the checkpoint. Alright, for Japan Airlines, bags can weigh up to 50 pounds and can be up to 62 inches in dimensions. First class and business class have free baggage allowance, which consists of 3 bags that weigh up to 70 pounds each. All passengers are allowed a maximum of 10 bags. Each passenger is permitted 1 piece of carry-on baggage. Carry-on baggage consists of 1 personal belonging, such as a shopping bag or a handbag, as long as it is the correct dimensions, a lot like the US airlines. The correct dimensions are 45 inches or 115 centimeters. A lot like US airlines, Japan Airlines have many restrictions as well. All liquids, gels, and aerosols must be checked in if they are securely packed to prevent damage. They must be contained in individual containers no greater than 100 milliliters in capacity. And here's another photo just showing as what it could look like. They must be put in a transparent, resealable plastic bag, which maximum capacity is 1 liter. Containers that do not fit in the bag will not be allowed to be carried on board. There are many different regulations when traveling internationally, from the baggage you take, the items you pack, and the cost of your luggage. It is a very complicated process and one that we must be prepared for.